As Vikings fans, we say it all the time, or I say it all the time. I am ready to get hurt again. Every year, we get to the point where, like, okay, we had a solid draft. We got some guys in free agency. Things are looking up. It's just we're finally getting to the point now where, like, okay, this team is coming together, yada, yada, yada. Then the year goes, we lose hope by, like, week 12. It is what it is. But this is finally the year that I'm ready to say the Minnesota Vikings offensive line will come together. We have waited waiting on the world. Sorry, no more singing. The point is, ever since like 2012, I've been waiting for this offensive line to be at the kind of somewhat of a peak as it was in like 2009, 2012, like when we had the whole offensive line that basically got a snowplow, or what was it, a snowmobile from Adrian Peterson because he ran for over almost 2,100 yards that year. So it's like, can we please like just get an offensive line that doesn't get pushed behind, that can run block, that can get the job done? And it was like this last year, I felt it was it. I felt it was it. You brought in Wyatt Davis. You got Christian Darrisaw to start at left tackle. Ezra Cleveland was moving over, played well at guard. Brian O'Neill is continually underappreciated. Can Garrett Bradbury get it done? But this is the year. I'm calling it. I'm putting it on the table. This is the year the Vikings offensive line finally comes together. And we're actually going to show you, hopefully, an accurate representation of what could happen here. My only question mark really is what's going to happen center, right guard. That's really it. So look here. Obviously, you got Christian Darrisaw starting at left tackle. Okay, that's going to be fun. I think the former, is it Hokey? He's going to come. I'm sorry, Virginia Tech alum. I apologize. A former guy that, it really did play well in spurts last year, did struggle a little bit against guys like Nick Bosa. It's Nick Bosa. The dude's arguably the best defensive end in all of football, but whatever. You got guys like, Christian Darrisaw coming back, who I think is going to really take a big leap in year two. Ezra Cleveland, honestly, him and Brian O'Neill were kind of just like the lone bright spots, and Christian Darrisaw to a degree were like the lone bright spots, for a little bit of time last year. Also, Oli Udoh for the first 3 weeks of the season really was a bright spot as well, but that quickly dissipated. I love the former guy out of Elon, but come on, it really didn't go well. He's going to be a really good backup, but that's about it. So Ezra Cleveland at left guard, then the question mark, Garrett Bradbury. This man. There could be a compilation, a highlight tape of this man getting bench press into Kirk Cousins for the last 3 or 4 years. I got nothing but love for for Garrett Bradbury, but this is it. This is the final year. They didn't pick up his 5th-year option. What is going to happen for the former North Carolina State alum? This is going to be interesting. But Garrett Bradbury, maybe he didn't graduate, but the point is, the former Wolfpack guy. He was the guy that honestly he was athletic, but the question was, did he have the anchor to play in the NFL? I don't know. That's going to get answered this year, but also you brought in Chris Reed, you brought in Jesse Davis, and we'll get into those guys in a second, but it really is what's going to happen with Garrett Bradbury this year. Obviously, the new regime has faith in him. We'll see what they can do. There's always the question of a new coaching staff bringing in guys, okay, hey, I can get the most out of this guy. Well, you better hope so, because this is the last year to do it. Right guard, Chris Reed, love it. Colts fans, just looking at tweets, they were not happy they lost this man. This guy stepped in for Quentin Nelson, 29. I think he's got 2-3 more good years of football left in him. He is Joe Berger 2.0. I'm excited for it, man. This guy, he's been taking a lot of the first team snaps. It was split between him and Jesse Davis at that right guard spot, but this is why I believe the Vikings offensive line is ready. It's because of Chris Reed. If Garrett Bradbury doesn't work out, let's back up. If Garrett Bradbury works out, okay, you got your starting center, fine. You got Chris Reed that's going to come in and play some solid right guard for you. Really played, he played over, 400 or 500 snaps last year. Didn't allow a single sack. Did have a couple of penalties, but had over a 65.0 PFF grade. Love it. You bring in Chris Reed, Brian O'Neill, one of the most underappreciated. I think I saw a stat from a guy has played over 4,000 snaps, has not allowed more than 6 sacks, over 4,000 snaps. Come on, man. Just give this man some love. And then finally, Jesse Davis. Let's say Garrett Bradbury, let's try that again, doesn't work out. Okay, you slide Chris Reed over to center, maybe Wyatt Davis, whoever. But Chris Reed, Jesse Davis going to be that 6-man guy coming in to patch it up. Oh, I love it. Jesse Davis was a very respectable guard guy, a guard player, coming out a couple years ago, going over to the Dolphins. He played right tackle. Not great at right tackle. But overall, I'm excited. This is the year. Like I said, I'm putting it on the table. This is the year the Minnesota Vikings offensive line comes together. It's going to keep Kirk Cousins upright. It's going to keep blocking great for Dalvin Cook. And this is the year the Minnesota Vikings are going to be a stonewall. Just create the pocket. I'm so excited for this Vikings offensive line. It's time. It is time now for this Vikings offensive line to take a step forward, finally put this team. I mean, 2017 was respectable too. I mean, yes, we had, just Pat Elflein was playing respectively. Just everybody, it looked like it was okay, but now this is it. This is the year the Minnesota Vikings offensive line comes together. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. Greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. Give us a like and a follow there. Also remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. Finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com. Or put it in the comment section down below and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about the Minnesota Vikings offensive line finally coming together.